Hi guys, and welcome to my garage gym. I'm gonna be leading you guys through an upper body workout today. You guys are gonna need some weights and some mini bands if you have them. We are gonna be doing them in sets, and there will be rest periods in between the sets. So you do wanna try to challenge your muscles a little bit, but not too much if this is your first workout in a while. In the rest periods, you're gonna hear my voice. I'm gonna be doing a voiceover for the remainder of the video, and I'm gonna be speaking life into you. And I really want you to take those rest periods to breathe, to feel into your body, to hear what God has to say to you, and to just rest in His presence. Have fun. Hey everyone, we're gonna start with a little warm up. So here we go. Follow along as best you can. I know this movement's sometimes a little bit uncomfortable, but we're gonna get the body warm so that we are ready to move. Today we are going to be doing an upper body workout, so that's gonna be done in supersets, which means we're gonna do 2 exercises back to back and then take a rest. Once we're done our rest period, we will repeat the set one more time for a total of 2 sets, and that will be the end of that exercise for today. We're gonna start slow, not too heavy, but the goal is over time to have progressive overload, which means we are adding repetitions and sets to every workout. As you guys are following along, trying to get warm, I want to read to you guys 1 Timothy 4:8. For physical training is of some value, but godliness has value for all things, holding promise for the both of life and life to come. As you guys are warming up, I want you to keep in mind that the mind-muscle connection is really quite powerful. When we think about the movements that we're doing and we connect the movements with our body, it really helps us engage our muscles and activate things. We're gonna do a light shoulder to overhead movement now, just to warm up the shoulders. This exercise will be down the road in this video in a heavier weight, but for now, we are just getting warm. As you're thinking about your body and all it has done for you, I want you to thank God for it, for all the muscles, for all the things that you have accomplished with your body, and dwell on that today. Your body was made good, made by God to do great things, and when we move our bodies as an act of worship, we are thanking God for all He has done and all He has given us in our bodies. During my rest periods, I like to think of things that are going to encourage me to think good thoughts about my body. I say things in my head like, I am strong because God is strong in me. And when I am weak, He is my strength. Take some deep breaths and think about your body in a way that is good and God-honoring. We're gonna do round 2 of our warm-up, getting down on the ground for those inchworms. I know it's uncomfortable. Keep up the good work. We often jump around from cardio workout to weightlifting workouts with minimal rest, and what we find is that our adrenals and our body, it gets tired of these kinds of workouts. I know that as I age, I need to do less hustling and more resting. No matter where you are in your journey of fitness and health, and no matter where you are in life in general, we are all going through hard things, fighting great battles. And when I exercise and I move my body, I like to repeat to myself, when I am weak, he is strong. When I am weak, he is strong. And when I show up in my strength, even when I don't want to, I prove to myself that I can keep promises and that discipline is good and godly. We're gonna grab the weight now and do our superset. So try to follow along. Sets of 10. This is an overhead press. You can use medium weight for today. We don't wanna get too sore right off the bat. After your 10 reps, you're gonna move right into the next exercise. It's gonna be a bent over row with another set of 10. We really want to engage the back muscles. Think about pinching a pencil between your back. Remember to try to keep your back flat. Hold in your core to the best that you can. Now, during this rest period, I want you to reflect on, why we move our bodies. I move my body because I know that when I can be strong, God can help me do things that I think are hard. When I feel healthy, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, that is when God does the work in me, and that gives me the ability to reach other people, which is why health is so important. We think about our kids, the people that we love, the people that we influence every single day, and when we come at exercise with this approach, it really gives us freedom. We're gonna start another set of our overhead press now, doing our very best to keep our posture straight. We can turn sideways, put one foot in front of the other if we need to kickstand and hold our core straight. In the programs that I create, I generally do quite a bit of weightlifting, and that's because I firmly believe as women, we need to be challenging our muscles and our bones as we age. It is incredibly important that we use it because you know what? The saying is, if we don't use it, we lose it. I notice that, when I don't do my pelvic floor and core exercises, I sneeze and, postpartum, it's not that fun. So it's important that we continue to do these things even after we've established, healthy muscles. We keep doing it. We keep challenging ourselves so that we don't lose the muscle that is bound to happen as we age. We want to mitigate that. As we stand and breathe, I want you to just feel into your body. Feel your legs, feel your arms. Take deep breaths. Remembering that, it's a gift. It's a gift to move our body, and we are respecting and loving our body through this act of movement. Nourishing ourselves well, moving our bodies gives us energy. God designed us to move. He made movement part of us, and we need to use movement to feel our bodies and get back into our bodies and out of our heads. We are going to take it down to the floor in just a sec here, and we're going to start our sets of our push-ups. So we can do it on our knees, we can do it on our hands. It's whatever helps you have a flat back and keeping your bottom down. Form is everything. We're going to do this for a set of 10. Then we're going to flip over and we're going to move onto our backs to do a dumbbell overhead pull movement. This can be done on a bench. It can be done on the floor. And it's going to work your upper back and those muscles under your armpits on either side of you, if you know where those are. As you progress in weightlifting, you would be adding in probably a third set for each of these different sets of exercises and increasing your weight. being on a bench for this exercise is pretty beneficial because your range of motion is quite a bit more. So if you have one at home, give it a try. We're just going to sit on the floor for our rest period, and we're going to take some more deep breaths. And I want to focus on shame right now and how it has no place in fitness and health. And when we are sitting and reflecting during our workouts, it is our job to be thinking good things and releasing shame. There is no condemnation in Christ Jesus. And I think that if we can remember that and toss out those lies that we're hearing from diet culture, toss out the shame and guilt that we feel, it's really going to improve our relationship with food and exercise. Take a big deep breath in and repeat after me. There is no condemnation in Christ Jesus. I am free. I am free in my body. I am free to live without shame. I am forgiven. We've got round 2 of our push-ups and our dumbbell overhead. Do your best to focus on form and that mind-muscle connection, engaging your muscles, engaging your glutes. I'll give you some time to think about all the things we've thought about in this workout, all the good things that our body can do, and how we're going to celebrate that. Another 10 of one of my favorites, these pullovers. As women, when we incorporate strength training, it is our opportunity to see ourselves grow. And I know that when I am strength training, I'm going to show up every week and see myself improve. And it's just a great victory that is outside of appearance and outside of what we look like, showing up strong. So whether your goal is to, run a marathon or to lift heavy weights, thank your body for doing that for you. I often think about the women of the Bible and of the times where Jesus was alive, and I wonder if they even had any of this that we struggle with today, with this comparison and this joy being rubbed from us in our bodies, because I think it might have been a simpler time. And for us, it means guarding our hearts and guarding our minds and watching what we consume. So as you're sitting here during your rest, deep breathe and think about where God is asking you to clear space. Maybe he's asking you to stop watching something that's triggering you to feel not your best, or maybe he's got something for you and wants you to step into something new, but pray about it and see where your heart goes. We're going to get into some shoulder work now. We're going to do a lateral raise. I love this exercise. I do this exercise consistently. I don't change it. Sometimes I do 1.5 reps, or I do a drop set. So I go really heavy and then I do light afterwards to finish it off. We are doing 10 reps, and then we are going to grab one of our mini bands. Following along, we're going to do some pull aparts with our mini bands. Another 10 reps. Oftentimes, our movements, they're not glamorous, they're not crazy, they're just productive. And when we obsess over finding the perfect program or the perfect diet, I really think it takes away from our ability to just enjoy the body that we are in and what we're doing on that day. Another thing I like to say to myself when I'm reflecting is, today I'll choose gratitude in my body. I will choose to be grateful for the heart that beats inside of me, for the air that I breathe in my lungs, for the ability to hug my kids. And as I go about my day, when I think about my body, this can pop up in my mind again because I'm practicing the gratitude. Here we go for our second set. We're gonna do another 10 lateral raise. Make sure you're breathing. And then I'm gonna grab my mini band and do another 10 with each arm for my triceps. We can work out at home. I know that a lot of people say that you can't gain muscle or you can't get fit from home. And I think that if you are willing to invest a little bit of money and time in your home environment for something that you are going to be doing for the rest of your life, it is well worth it. I have loved this space that I work out in. Take some more big, deep breaths. Close your eyes. Feeling calm in our bodies, feeling safe in our bodies, feeling grateful in our bodies. Praying about what's in store for us today. You know, I like to say that each and every day, each and every moment of every day is my divine assignment, and that can change in a heartbeat. And what it does for me is it gives me the ability to release my expectations and release the outcome of my day. So I challenge you to try that. Here we go. Moving on to bicep curls. We're gonna do a set of 10 bicep curls. And then afterwards, we will be grabbing our mini band again. And we will be doing the triceps. I realized that I said triceps in the last one when it was pull aparts. Sorry, imperfect person right here. This is what I mean by kickstanding your feet. So just putting one foot behind you. Love these little rubber bands. Sometimes I double or triple them up and use them for all sorts of exercises. As you get stronger, you gotta do what you gotta do. Finishing up this set, and we're going to take one more rest. We're getting close to the end of our workout. This one's just about 20 minutes. I didn't want to hurt you guys on the first day, so I hope I didn't. As you guys are reflecting here, I mean, this seems so simple, you know, to just show up and move our bodies and not be sweaty and tired and exhausted and pushing ourselves and killing ourselves in every workout. But this is what has worked for me, is to truly respect and honor my body, knowing that I have a mission that I am going to go forward and do today. And that mission requires me to have energy. And when I could listen to my body and decide, you know what, endless cardio and pushing myself constantly isn't gonna work for me, good things began to happen. Back to bicep curls. No matter where you are in with body image, if you're in the thick of the hard stuff right now, my heart goes out to you. I just want you to know that I had spent many years trying to find the middle, the gray. And, you know, these extremes that we see in social media, in the world, they're what everyone is attracted to, right? They're the thing that people look at most. And being in the middle is biblical. It is holy to be set apart from what others are doing. And I think that being in the middle is often set apart. Continuing your tricep work. Another 10 reps. As we come to the end of this exercise, we're gonna have just another minute. I hadn't recorded any stretches in this one. My daughter's sick at home, so I had to kind of cut that short. But if you want to just stretch your arms out, reach your arms overhead, do the tricep stretch where you put your hand on the top of your elbow and push downwards. Reach your hands behind your back and just stretch out your chest. That'll feel really good after working those upper body movements. I don't actually do a lot of stretching because I am hyper flexible, and for some people, stretching actually hurts them. Stability is the name of the game for me, but minimal stretching or a lot, it depends on what you love. I hope you guys loved that workout. Thanks so much. Hey guys, thanks so much for doing that workout with me today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you're not too sore. You can come see me over at Body with Bree on Instagram, and we will be dropping another workout here next week. I hope you have a great day. God bless.